Jennifer Scott and welcome to J Scott Beauty. Today I'm going to be doing a little try-on review of Makeup by Mario. He had a launch recently and I got two of the things that I was most interested in. This is the Master Mattes eyeshadow palette and this is the Master Secret Glow. This is for like a glass-like highlighter effect. So if you don't know who Mario is, his name is Mario Dada. I'm terrible with his last name. I can't pronounce it. And I think I'm good at pronouncing last names, but as I'm not. Anyway, he is a professional makeup artist. He is most notably known for being Kim Kardashian's makeup artist for a long time now. People credit him with creating contour. He didn't create contour. It's been around for like 100 years. Makeup artists have been doing it forever. However, Kim Kardashian was the first one that we really learned about contour with. So he's credited with, her contour looks. Anyway, he has always done just the highest quality of products when he's done collaborations with like Anastasia Beverly Hills. And now he's got his own products. So he had a couple eyeshadow palettes. The other one was all shimmers, which, as beautiful as that is to look at, it's not great for every day. So I definitely wanted to try out his Master Mattes palette. And you know what's a really cool thing that I just noticed? There's the little protector on here is like frosted, so I don't have to cover up the mirror. God, he thinks of everything. So, all right. Nice, solid packaging. I don't think it's cheap. I will say there are tons of reviews about this and it's like either way thumbs up or way thumbs down. People can't seem to get together on how they feel about these products. But looking at these colors, they're all the perfect neutral mattes. So you're going to be able to do, well, I'm going to be able to do anything from a very go out the door, run around town look to, something a little nicer for maybe just a little date night, or even just, playing around and, figuring out what colors work best where. I mean, this is really a classic palette that I think I'm going to enjoy a lot. We're going to dive into that in just a second. The other thing is the Master Secret Glow. Like I said, this is supposed to be a glass-like highlighter. So it's not frosted and shimmery like pretty much all the other highlights. When you look at this, you're like, I don't see anything in here. That's because it's clear. It's a little sticky. That's what a lot of the comments say, is that it's very sticky. It ruined my makeup, my hair sticks to it. When I was watching his video on how he uses this, he literally went dab, 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 and then dab, dab, dab very gently on the skin. So I think using very little product is key. And I think just dabbing, you can't drag it. So we're gonna give both of these a try and see how we feel about them. First, we're gonna go in with the eyes. I've done everything. I have a full face, primed eyes, the whole kit and caboodle. So we're gonna go in and see how we feel about this. All right, so I think to start off, we'll go in with this vanilla shade here. I think that'll be a nice way to start the transition. Let's see what we got. Now, I had read, some people were like, oh, it's very dry. I keep having to dip back in the pan. There's no kickoff. I like there to be a lot of powder coming up, and actually I'm finding that there is powder coming up. That happens a lot either in very, very cheap powders that don't have any pigment, or in high pigment powders where it's mostly pigment, because there's no oils really holding them together. This here I think is beautiful. I mean, I don't know if you can tell the difference just yet, but it's more like a yellowy vanilla, which is beautiful. And I think for darker skin tones, this would be nice for the under the brow bone highlight, so it's not, a stark white, because I know sometimes that isn't super flattering. And having something with a little more of a yellow to banana-y color is more flattering. So far, this is very pretty. It's going on beautifully. It's not skipping or patchy. It's very smooth. Now he's known for building with his products when he is, you know, doing someone's makeup. If you've ever watched his videos, which you really should, he's so meticulous. He just will fuss over the smallest little areas for the longest time, but you know, the faces he does look like perfection at the end of the day. So, and that's not airbrushing, that's, you know, makeup artistry. So I can understand why he's made these formulas this way. So he's not going in with a whole lot of product right off the bat and just splatting a bunch of color in one area. This, you build, it looks natural. I think it's really, really nice. I like this so far. Okay, so for our next color, where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go? I think I'm gonna go with this color right here. I'm gonna go right in the crease with this one. I'm gonna see what that looks like. That's not a shade that I have anywhere else in my palettes. I'm gonna use the same brush because I'm just going in the crease now, kind of creating a shadow in my crease. And look at that, instantly, there's a nice little shadow in there. Yeah, that's a pretty color for defining. It's almost like, I mean, in the pan here, it looks kind of like, shall I say it, baby poopy. But I knew that wasn't how it was going to translate. It gives a very, I can't wear like cool tones very often. So anything with like a gray undertone, so lots of lavenders I can't wear, grays I can't wear. It just doesn't go well on my skin. So it's sometimes harder to create the look of a shadow, if you will, you know, giving dimension to the eye. This is a nice shade for that for me. Really nice. It's not, it doesn't look so much like I have like an eyeshadow in there as it does. It just looks like, you know, the shadow that my eye creates naturally, which is, I mean, yes. Thank you very much, Mario. Okay, next I think we're gonna go in with, go in with this color right here. Do these colors have names? Oh, they're just numbered. So I'm going to go in with this one here. It's kind of a, I don't know, it's a really nice shade of brown. We're going to go in with this one here. And I'm going to just lightly go from the center of the eye right out to the, not even to the corner, but just to the very edge. I want to kind of deepen that area up a little bit. And I'm going to go up a little bit into where I created that natural shadow. Look how pretty that is. It's so, these blend really nicely. I'm going to bring it out just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm not looking to like lift the eye yet with this color. This is just kind of to deepen. Pretty, very pretty. And I'm back. I'm really thrilled so far with how these are working. Really thrilled. All right, so next, I'm going to deepen up the very outer corner, and I'm going to go in with this here more reddish brown. Okay, I'm going to use a much more dense brush because I want to, where the product, where I put it, I want it to stay there. So, let's see here. Yeah, right on the outer edge. And this is what I'm going to use to kind of lift the eye. I'm bringing it up a little bit. Now don't worry that I'm looking not entirely blended yet. This I'm using just for placement, and then I'm going to use a blending brush. Here, let's get one right now and blend that out. I'm just gonna blend. And there we go. Blended. I deepened up the outer corner and it blended like a dream. All right, so pretty. We're getting somewhere now. All right, now I want to do kind of the inner portion of my eye. I think I'm gonna go back in with this vanilla shade here. I'm going to use a flat brush though, so that I can put it down exactly where I want it to go. Oh, that's really pretty. Oh, and I bring it up, blend it a little bit. Ooh, oh, Mario, you did that. Oh. I only need to use the smallest amount of this. It really is blending so beautifully. Oh, for just a very pretty everyday natural look, I love this. I love it. All right, now just because I want to try more colors, this one here I'm going to go under the lash line with and see. We'll start to, because you know I like to bring my colors around and down. So we will take from the corner and bring it, and I'm going to bring it kind of low and then all the way over. There we go. So that warms up the underneath of my eye. Bring it kind of low. Connect it up. Pretty. Getting there. Now, like I say, I could be totally done with this look, but I'm not. I want to try more. I'm going to use this very dark brown in my lash line. I, of course, want to use the black to see how black it is. But I'm going to start with the dark brown. Let's just go right in. Oh, wow. Uh-huh. And one of the things I'm noticing, I'm not getting any fallout on my face. This shadow is all staying exactly where I put it. Beautiful. Yeah, all the people on Sephora, it has a 4.2 rating, which is a very good rating, don't get me wrong. But the people who are like not happy with it are like, the colors are too stiff, I can't get any color payoff. I'm not having that experience whatsoever. I'm only having the most positive experience. There's nothing so far that I don't like about this. And honestly, I'm gonna tell you if I don't like it. I'm not friends with Mario. He's not gonna see this video. Yeah, for just like the everyday mom who just wants a nice like palette that she can count on, girls, get this freaking palette. Wow. Now I could sit here and fuss and fuss and fuss about it. I'm not going to. I think it looks nice. I'm going to use the black on the very outer corner because I want to see how nice the black is. I of course don't need it because these eyes look perfect as far as I'm concerned. But let's just go in with the black. Nice. It's not falling out. I'm not getting any like little bald spots where it's not going. I just deepened up the outside nicely. Oh, I love this. I keep holding this up. Can you see me? Can you see me? Honestly. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, you want to hear something funny real quick? So I now have 40 subscribers. There's 40 of you. You want to know why? Because yesterday I was talking to my sister on the phone and I said, have you seen any of my videos? And she was like, well, I saw one. Your niece was playing it. I was like, I have over 15 videos. I've been doing this for 2 months. What do you mean you haven't seen any of my videos? I said, do you even have the YouTube app? And she went silent. My sister's 48 years old. She didn't even have the YouTube app. She became my 40th subscriber last night. Thank you, Becky. Anyway, back to Mario. I'm super in love with this look. I'm gonna go with the white here. I'm going to use that in the upper corner, or under my brow bone here, just to see what kind of a nice shade that is. Not that I need it. Ooh, that's nice. Sometimes they're too white and too bright. That's really subtle, but it does what I want it to. Pretty. How many times should I say pretty in this video? You know what I often do is after I, got most of it done, I go back in and reblend again. These really don't need like reblending. Everything is laid down beautifully. Now I can go be a stickler and blend this out, blend that out. I don't have to. It looks beautiful. Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna go in with this shade here under my eye also. Why not? Let's try these colors out. So, get a little on the brush. Let's go under from the corner. Did you hear that noise? I hope not. Let's go under here. Let's use this mirror over here. Oh, subtle and pretty. There's so many different looks I can do with this. I'm thrilled. Honestly, for $48, you get 12 shades, 12 beautiful, blendable, gorgeous shades. This is worth it. Definitely get this. Buy it now. All right, just because I can't stop playing, I'm gonna take the shade that I put under my eye and I'm just gonna blend it on the top where we had the vanilla. Just gonna put it in there. Let's see what that does. What do you think? That brings a nice, can you see the difference between the two? Maybe not. Oops, let's get the right color. Here we go, in here. Blending it up. Yep. Gosh, I love this. So good. And because I did that, I want to go back. This is what happens to me. I start playing and then I can't stop. And what was going to be a nice casual day look is all of a sudden, yeah, that's who I am. All right, I'm going to go back in with that lightest bone shade and just brighten up the inner corner here. This one more time, since I had taken that more yellowy shade. Well, it's more of a camel, I don't know. Just to make sure I keep this inner portion here nice and bright. Nice and bright. All right, there we go. So this is my look created with the Mario Master Mattes palette. I love it. I'm super happy with this purchase. All right, next we're gonna go in with, oh my God, I've been digging this in here. This is the hot mess she is. Every time I put my hand mirror down, it was landing in here. Seriously, this is what I do. This is who I am. All right, so I'm gonna smooth that around because I don't like looking at the mess I made. I'm gonna wipe it off. Now this does feel like if you have like a lip gloss in like a pot, you know, the kind you stick your finger in and that's kind of that texture. All right, we're gonna do like Mario did. He just went tap, tap, tap. Listen, if it's good enough for him, it's good enough for me. And then on the high points of my cheeks, I'm gonna tap, tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap. That's what he did. Yep, so there is a subtle highlight there. I'm gonna go back in again, tap, tap, tap. Gonna go back over, tap, tap, tap. Now I can tell that this is this type of highlight that when I go out inside in the sun, it's going to look really, really pretty. I think indoors, I don't know if you're gonna notice it that much. Tap, tap, tap on the other side. Flip the hair over because I heard that this is something that your hair will stick to. We don't want that. And same thing, we're gonna go in high points of the cheekbone, tap, tap, tap. Again, just a little bit. And I didn't put any highlighter on today. This is just, okay, Okay, I see that, and I think it's pretty. Especially for those who don't want that like pow, like in that streak of, you know, shimmery, sparkly. I don't know what you're able to see, but I can see it, and I think it's very pretty. I'm gonna do it. I already have highlighter here. I'm gonna put some right here on the bridge of my nose and see what happens. Yep, that did amp that up a little bit. Now he also used this on the eyeshadow to kind of give it that like glossy look on the eyes. I kind of fear that a little bit just because sticky things like this can move your eye makeup all around, and I'm gonna go out today and I don't want to be looking a hot mess. I have a feeling if I put it on, sit there for like 2 minutes with my eyes closed, let it dry down, and then, you know, go about my day, I have a feeling it would stay nice. I think it might need a little dry time. I don't know. Should we try it? All right, let's try it. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna sit here for 2 minutes with my eyes closed. Even though they didn't say to do that, I've tried doing, you know, like glossy eyes in the past, and it's very often a mess. So this is gonna be like my own take on it and how to make it work. So let's see if we can make that happen. I did the tap, tap, tap. I'm gonna do it here. All right, do you see a glossy difference? All right, here we go. All right, I'm gonna let these eyes stay closed for a couple minutes and I'll be back. All right, just because I can't help myself, I was looking at the palette some more. I'm gonna go back in with this color here on the bottom of my eye again, just because. Deepen that up a little bit. Oh. So pretty. You saw me use the Master Matte Secret Glow. I forgot to tell you the color is called Expensive color. It's clear. It's on my lids. I don't know if it looks glossy. I feel like it makes my lids look a little shimmery where it was completely matte before. I love the matte look. I don't know how I'm going to feel about this glossy look on my eyes for the rest of the day. I'm going to put my mascara on and we'll see what the completed look is all together. Be right back. And there we have it, the Makeup by Mario Master Matte's Eye Palette and the Master, what do we got? Secret Glow Inexpensive. I love this. This I like definitely for a highlight. I'm not sold on it for on my lids, but I don't need a glossy look on my lids. It was just something fun to try out. So I definitely recommend, if you're a makeup girl like me, you gotta get these. How could you not? And by the way, if you're a makeup girl like me, maybe you have a makeup mom like me, tell her about me. Girl knows I could use some more subscribers. Thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications. I upload 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays at 12:15. Thank you so much for being with me.